1, 2. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Miami auction. Thank you so much for joining us. I have a few short announcements before we begin. The sale is conducted pursuant to the conditions of sale included in the print and online auction catalog and published on our website. We suggest you read these conditions carefully as they apply to this sale, number 30996, lots 1 to 53. For today's auction, Bonhams Cars is operating as a Florida vehicle dealer, license number VI108-72202. The purchase price is payable is the sum of the final bid plus buyer's premium and all applicable taxes. Buyer's premium for motor cars, that's lots 16 through 53, is 12% of the final bid price. Buyer's premium for automobilia and other non-motor vehicle property, lots 1 through 14, is 28% of the first $50,000 of the bid price, plus 27% of the amount of the bid price above $50,000 up to and including $1 million, plus 21% of the amount of the bid price above $1 million up to and including $6 million, and if we get this far, another 14.5% of the amount of the bid price above $6 million. That'll be quite impressive if we get there on the automobilia, but I'd love to see it. For the charity lot, that is lot 15, there is no buyer's premium on that lot. All of the proceeds will be going to Race Against Dementia. Interested bidders should read buyer's information section in the printed and online catalogs regarding taxes and license fees. Bidders should note that the auctioneer may open bidding on any lot below the reserve by placing bids for the seller. The auctioneer may continue to bid for the seller up to the amount of the reserve, either by placing bids consecutively or by bidding in response to other bidders. Except as expressly stated in the conditions of sale, all items are sold as is, where is. So we ask that you bid on items that you have previewed or for which you have received condition reports. Several notices that list corrections or updates to the lot details are posted on the lot details page and will be announced by myself, if and when applicable. A quick note, and this is important, we ask that you pay for your purchases by noon on Monday, May the 5th. Cashiers will be available during and after the auction tonight. On Sunday, May the 4th from 10:30 to 7 p.m. And on Monday, May the 5th from 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. All vehicles will be uplifted from the venue and held to order by passport transport on Monday, May 5th. Automobilia will be available for collection on Monday, May 5th and transferred to the Bonhams LA office for shipping or collection for lots 3 through 14 if they are not collected here. And shipping can be arranged by Navis, Miami. Please contact Client Services for more information. Real quickly, a couple of words from our host, Tyler Epp, and South Florida Motorsports.
All right, guys. I promise to keep my remarks short. No one is here to listen to me talk. We've got a slew of fantastic cars getting ready to come across the stage. On behalf of Stephen Ross, Tom Garfinkel, and the rest of the team here at Miami International Autodrome, please know how much we appreciate you all staying late tonight. A couple quick things. Number one, we believe in the power of partnerships. And around here, we have the opportunity to work with some of the greatest brands in the world. And so we're going to before we get started, we're going to give a huge thank you to Shabby, Whitney, Louie, and the rest of the team for putting this together. Give a big round of applause to this team. I can promise you that nobody else in the world is turning this around on Grand Prix weekend, putting you in chairs on a race circuit and parading some of the world's most beautiful cars in front of you for you to make your own. The other thing I'd like to say is one of the big parts of our job here is to make sure we continue to invest in the car culture of South Florida. Bonhams helps us do that. It allows us to develop relationships with all of you. Yes, bring you to the GP. Yes, for you to enjoy Formula One, but also to be a part of all of our other events that we have going on our racetrack throughout the year. So please come back and visit us. Come back and join us for our Precision Drive Club. Come back and join us for our track days. And for those of you who'll be with us tomorrow, please have a fantastic and wonderful day. Again, thank you from the team. Thank you to Bonhams. Thank you to Chabi, Whitney, and the rest of the team. We so appreciate everything you do for us. Let's have a great night. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Tyler. We appreciate it, and thank you for letting us take up a bit of your track for a little bit of time here. So, without further ado, Lot 1. This is a 2014 Harrington 250 California Spider Junior Child's Car. It's a half-scale tribute to the famous Ferrari 250 GT California. Perfect thing for the kids. Christmas is always coming. And there you see on the screens. And we'll start this one off. Bids take me straight in. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8,500 already at 8,500. Any further at 8,000? 9, 9.5 against you. 10, 11 against you. 12, 12 down here. I'm out. 12 with you. Any further? Any further? 13, 13, 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. He's out. It's 18 down here. Any further at 18,000? Or do I sell? 19. Yes? 20,000 against you. You've come this far. 22. 25? I'll take 25. Then it's 22,000 back here and selling at $22,000. If no further at 22,000, I sell. Internet is quiet at $22,000. Down she goes. And your number, please. 269. Thank you so much for your bidding, and thank you, underbidder. We do love underbidders. Next up, another child's car, 917K Junior Child's Car here. It's a full working car for kids or adults. Built to 70% scale. Very cool thing. If you've seen it in Club 72, it is righteous. So straight in, bids take me straight to 5,000. 5,000, and I'll sell it at 5,000 only. 5,000, and it's selling. 5,000, 6,000. Thank you very much. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. Is that a bid? It's against you. 10,000. It's 10,000 here, not yours. 11, new place. 11,000, new place. Any further? At 11,000, 12. Against you, sir. At $12,000. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. At 17,000 down here, 18. 19, he says. At 19 down here in front, any further, 20. It's 20 against you. This is the last child car we have tonight. It's 22 is the next. For you, 21. 21 down here. 22. 22 down here. It's 22,000 to my right. Any further at 22? Internet's quiet. At 22, gavels in the air at 22,000. If no further at 22. 22,000. The number, please. 346. Thank you very much. All right, and on to our F1 memorabilia here. This is lot number 3, Damon Hill's Cannon Williams Renault 1993 race coveralls by Stan 21. All right, there you see it showing on the screen behind me. Screen couldn't be any bigger. And we'll bring this one straight in at 1,100 only. 1,100, 1,100, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 8, 3, 3, 2, 3, 5, 3, 8 against, 4, 4-2, sorry, it's 4-2 down here. 4-5, 4-8. 5-5. 6-5 against. 7-5 against. It's 7-5. 8, I'm out. 8,000, it's yours. Any further at 8 or I sell. At 8,000 I'm selling. 8,000 if no further. At $8,000. Down she goes, your number please. 345. Thank you very much. And on to lot 3. This is Nigel Mansell's Williams Honda 1986. Used coveralls by stand 21 again. Wonder if it still has a few mustache hairs. All right, let's start this one off at 1,100 straight in. 1,100. 1,100. Do I sell it at 1,100? Yes! 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 5,000, I'm out. 5,000, they're yours. At 5,000, any further at 5. Any further at 5. At 5,000, I'll sell at 5,000. A decisive bid at 5,000. Internet, are we quiet? At $5,000. 345, same as the last. All right, on to lot 5 now. Alain Prost 1984 McLaren race overalls by stand 21 again. Sale room notice, please note this item will not be available for viewing. The successful bidder should contact the department for collection details. So, with that in mind, we'll start this one straight off, wasting no time, at $4,800 already at 4,800, 4,800, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 7, 7, 5, 7,500, selling to the absentee if no further at 7,008, 8, 5, 9, 9, 5 against, 10, 11, 12, I'm out, yours, at $12,000. I'm selling if no further at $12,000. Down she goes, 3, 4, 5. All right, lot number 6 here. This is the first of 3 Fernando Alonso lots that we'll be offering this evening, and this is his 2011 Scuderia Ferrari used overalls by Puma, and they are signed. Another note, same as the last, please note this item will not be available for viewing, and the successful bidder should contact the department for collection. So, with that in mind, we'll start this one straight off at 2,000 only. At 2,000, 2-2, it's 2-2. 2,200, any further at 2,000, 2-5. 2-5, against you, sir. It's 2-5, yours. Thank you very much. 2-5, your bid. 2-8, 2,800, against you now. 3,000. 4,000. 5,000. 5-5. 7,000. 75. 8. Selling at 8 then, if no further, at $8,000. Yes, no, at $8,000 and selling 8,000. 270. Thank you very much. Awesome, yes. Thank you, bidder, and thank you, underbidder. And now lot 7. This is Charles Leclerc's 2019 Scuderia Ferrari F1 overalls, and these are by Puma this time, and we'll start this one off. Bids take me straight to must be bid. I'm right in at 4,500, 4,500, 4,500. It's straight in 48, 5,000, 5,500, 5,500. There with you. If no further, I sell it. 5,500. To my right at 5,500. Are we quiet? Internet, 6,000 online. It's online at 6,000. Are we selling? 6,500? 6,500. Against you online. It's here in the room, saving on shipping at 6,500 and selling at 6,500. Any further online or the room at 6,507. Selling at 7 then at $7,000. If no further at $7,000, I sell the lot. 7,075. 7,500 against you online. Real quick, please. We have lots to get through and a lot of people here at 7,500 and selling. If no further at 7,500. Down she goes, 7,500. 270. All right, on to lot number 8. This is Fernando Alonso's 2022 Alpine F1 used helmet by Bell, and this one is signed. And interest takes us straight to 5,000. I'm straight in it at 5, at $5,000, and selling at 5. 55, right there I see you. 6,000 in line. Any further? It's 6,000 near to me. 6,500 against. Not yours anymore. 6,500 against you. 7 online. It's against you now. The online bidder. 7,500. 7,500. They've come back against you. 8. 8,500. 9. 10. 10's with you. It's against you online. 11 online says. 12. 12,000 down here. Always good to see you there. At 12,000 against the online bidder. 13. 14. It's not yours online. It's 14,000 here in the room. 15. 16. Against you online. 16,000 down here with me. 16,000. 17,000. 20,000. 20,000. A decisive bid. What say you online? Does that knock you out or you keep you in? It's 20,000 against you, and I'm selling at 20,000. If no further, at $20,000 online. Last chance at $20,000. 22. 5 would be next. 25. It's 25. Back here in our room. Expansive ceilings here. At 25,000, any further online at 25,000, do I sell at 25? I am selling that at 25,000 if no further. 25,000. It was, what was that? 035. 035. Thank you very much. Okay, on to lot number 10. Lot number 10 here is Piers Gasly's 2021 Alpha Taurine United States Grand Prix used helmet by Bell, and it is signed. There you go, fresh from Coda a few years ago in my neck of the woods in Texas. Yeehaw! And we bring this one straight in at $5,500, $5,500, 6,000, 6,500 against, 7,500 against. I'm just reading off a page. 8? 8,000 online then, 8,500 against you online. It's 8,500 here on my book. 9,000. I'm out. It's 9,000. Internet, what say you? 9,000. Any further do I sell at $9,000? At 9,000 and selling. Down she goes. 9,000. 035. All right, on to lot 11. This is Fernando Alonso's 2004 Renault F1 used helmet by Arai, and it is a signed piece, final item of Alonso memorabilia you have from early in his career, and is an iconic helmet design. So we'll start this one off. Interest takes us, wasting no time, straight to 13,000. 13,000, I have 13,000. 13,000 at 13,000. 13, I'll sell it. 14, 15. 15 and selling then at 15,000, if no further. I sell the helmet at 15,000, selling at 16 online, 17 against. 18, 19. It's against. 20. It's 20,000 down here at 20,000. 22, 25 now. Against you. It's 25 down here. Any further at 25. I sell at 25 then. Internet, are we out? At 25,000 and selling 28. I'll take 28 and 30 against you. It's 30,000 down here with me. At 30,000, here with me at 30,000. Any further, he says he's out. Internet, are we out? At 30,000, yes, no, at $30,000. Going once, twice, third and final, no regrets, 30,000. Down she goes, and that's 6181. On to lot number 12 here. This is Charles Leclerc's 2020 Scuderia Ferrari F1 Turkish Grand Prix helmet. Used it there. It's a Bell helmet, and it is a signed piece here. And bids take us straight in to 12,000 must be bid. 12,000 already at 12,000, 12,000, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 20, 22, 25, 25, 28, 30, 35, 35, back here, 35, 38, 40, 42, 45. It's 45. Any further? Any further. Selling at 45 then, if no further, at 45,000. 45. 035. Thank you very much. All right, on to lot number 13 here, penultimate F1 memorabilia lot. It is Lando Norris's 2023 McLaren F1 used helmet by Bell, and it is a signed piece here. Cool design on this one. And, of course, Lando was last year's Grand Prix winner here, and he won today's sprint race. Well done, Lando. So, bids on this one take us straight in. I'm at 6,500 already. 6,500 must be bid at 6,500. 6,500, 7,000. 7,000 now. Any further at 7. Any further at 7. Do I sell at 7 then? I'm selling at 75. 75, new place. 75. 8,000 online. It's 8,000 against the room. 8,500. 9. 9,000, 9,500 online. 9,500 online. Do I sell to the online bidder at 9,500? 10,000 online, new place. 11 in the back, see you there. 11,000, not yours online, too late. 11,000 down here. 12, that's yours. 12 online, any further? 13, there's a few of you online. 14, back in the room. 14, 15. 15 down here, not online. 15, 16 online, clicking away. It's 16 online. 16, any 17. 17 ahead of you online. Down here, 18 back online. 19. 19, online. Action's online now. Bring it back to my room. It's 19, 20, 20. Moving along, online, all online. 22, 22, online. I see you there, or your bids at least, at 22,000. 22,000, online. You have it. Room, come on back to me. At 22,000, selling to the online bidder at $22,000. I sell 22,000, if no further. 22,000, that is 6194. Thank you very much. And lot 14, our final automobilia lot, is Michael Schumacher's 1991 used helmet by Schuey. What a piece here. All right, and we'll bring this one in. Bids take me straight to 9,000, 9,000, 9,000, 9,500, 10, 10,000, 11, 11,000, down here, 11,000. Any further, 11. It's yours already at 11,000. 12 online. 12 online, not yours, not yours. 13, 13, new place, over to my right, 13,000. Am I selling at 13? It's yours. I've already got you at 13. I'm not going to let you bid against yourself unless you want to. 13, is that a bid or are you just showing me your paddle? At 13,000. Are you bidding, sir? Okay, thank you very much. That's a dangerous move. At 13,000, if no further, at 13,000, I sell it at only 13,000. Is that it for the Schumacher helmet? At 13,000 and selling $13,000. 270.
We're here in the Paddock Club, joined by none other than three-time world champion Jackie Stewart. Jackie, we've got the Race Against Dementia lot in tomorrow's sale. The people that are going to bid on the items, where's the money going?
Well, the charity is based on finding folk a new way of doing business to challenge Race Against Dementia.
Yeah.
More people die of dementia now than any other illness in the world. So the big thing is to find enough funding to find a cure for dementia.
Yes.
And for 70 years, there's been no cure. So we've got to change that.
Yeah, no, definitely. You know, fingers crossed we raise lots of money tomorrow. You know, not only can the winner have a fantastic weekend at Silverstone, but more importantly, obviously supporting the charity as much as we can. So on the grid, we'll see you there.
All right, folks, once in a lifetime opportunity to spend the weekend at the Silverstone British Grand Prix this year with the legendary Sir Jackie Stewart. There you go, a legend of motorsport, and he's giving you the opportunity to hang out with him and raise some funds to fight dementia. No buyer's premium on this. The number you see is the amount you pay. All proceeds go to Race Against Dementia. And with that in mind, I will start this right off. 50,000 straight in. 50,000 at $50,000. 50,000 only for this incredible experience. At 50,000. 50,000 at $50,000. At 50 only. Is that it? 50,000. 55. 60 against you. 70. 70 he's bid, a decisive bid, I'm out. 70,000 here on my right at 70,000. Any further, all proceeds going to Race Against Dementia. Hang out with Jackie at $70,000. At $70,000. Any further at $70,000 only for an unforgettable weekend with Jackie at 70,000. 70,000. Do I sell at 70 only? 75. 75. Thank you very much. 75. Thank you, Mark. At 75. James, what say you? At 75. Down here, all the action's in the phone. You're welcome to join in. At 75. 75,000. Any further? 80. 80 now. It's 80,000. 80,000. Thank you very much. Any further at 80,000? It's 80,000 on the phones with James. Any further at 80? Any further at 80? Do I sell at 80 then? Gavels in the air. Going once then at $80,000. Twice at 80,000. Mark, any further at $80,000. Down she goes, 80,000, 223. Thank you so, so much. All right, on to the cars, folks. First up, we have lot number 16. This is a 1991 Ferrari Testarossa with only 12,390 miles at the time of cataloging. It is the ultimate bedroom wall poster of the 80s. There it is. Engine out service was done in April of 23 with $22,000 in receipts. New tires installed in October 2 years ago. And a rebuilt fuel distribution system in January of this year. It's selling here without reserve, folks. And I've got bids taking me straight in at 90,000. I'm straight in at 90. 90,000 already. 500. 100. 10. 20 against. 120. 120. Any further at 120? 120 only. Quickly then at 120. You're also eager at 120. 120, 130 online. Online has it at 130. Any further at 130. 130 only for the Testarossa. 130 only. I don't know if there's a more Miami car until we get to our Countach. At 130. At 130 and selling at 130. Rosa Corsa Overtan. It doesn't get more classic than this. $130,000. Any further at 130. I sell at 130. If no further, online you have it. I'll take that. 132. It's 132. 132 down here. Any further at 132? Any further at 132? 135 is next to the online if they'd like it at 132. 132 down here on the phones. 135, they say, quickly please, at 135. At 135, if you're going to bid small, you got to bid quick. At 135, online has it, selling at 135. Yes, no at 135. 135, I know a lot of split-second decisions are made by that bidder usually at 135. Any further? 140, 140, 145 is next, please. 140 on the phones, against you online at 140. At 140. Selling at 140 then. Internet, are we quiet? At $140,000. At $140,000, if no further, at 140. Online, last chance at $140,000. 140,030 is the number. All right, coming up next here, we have lot number 17. This is a 1971 Alfa Romeo GTA R by Alfaholics. The first complete in-house Alfaholics GTA R build ever offered at public auction. It's a superb ground-up build, a resto mod like what you'd see from Singer or Roof, both of which we have coming up later in the auction. But this one's for Alfizi. Incredible specifications: full aluminum body, carbon hood and trunk, beautifully trimmed interior, and it's got the full Alfaholics adjustable suspension system and disc brakes with 6-pot front and billet rear calipers. This thing is as fast as it looks, probably faster actually. A lot of fun. And we've got interest taking us straight in at 200. I'm straight in at 200, 200, at 200, 200, 220, thank you very much. 220, there it is at 220, 220, 220, 250, 250, I see you there. At 250, 250, at 250, 280, thank you, they're back. At 280, 280, 280, 300 online. Thank you very much. Online says 300. 300. Any further? 320. They say it's against you online. Against you online. At 320, here in the room, 350. 350. 350. It's against the online at 350. At 350, I'll sell at 350 then. At 350, cars in the market at 350,000. I'm selling at 350. Any further? They're shaking their heads at 350. Any further at 350,000. Online gets it at $350,000 then. 350, that's 6134. Thank you very much. Wow, all right, there you go. 2008 roof RGT, visually stunning, and a genuine W09 VIN factory-built roof. It was built at the behest of the chairman of Samsung, Mr. Lee. Incredible ChromaFlash hologram silver dynamic paintwork over blue leather. That is pretty spectacular, even better in the sun. One of just 14 reported to have been produced based on the 997 GT3 mega car here. Very excited to be offering it. And we'll start this one straight in at, let's see, 420, 50, 80, 480, straight in at 480, 480, 480 then, at 480, 480, at 480, 5, thank you very much, 500,000, it's 500 to my right, 500, 500,000, 500, 500,000, 500, 550, thank you, it's against you at 550, at 550, any further at 550, at 550, phones are we quiet at 550, any further at 550, at 550, is that a half? I'll take it, 575 then, 570, 600, they come straight back, 600, 600, it's $600,000. At 600,000, at 600, at 600, 600. I see you there at 600, at 600, at 600. Coming back then, at 600, 625 then, 625. At 625. Any further at 625. At 625. At 625 then, any further at 625. At $625,000. At 625. 625 then, I'll hold for just a moment there at 625. Dialing in, it sounds like a complicated call here. At 625 then, at 625, 625. Any further at 625. Holding at 625, holding at 625. It's a scary way to wave. 625. At 625 then, if no further, at 625. 625, thank you very much. All right, here it is, folks. This is Miami, right? There it is, a 1987 Lamborghini Countach 5000 QV, beautifully preserved example. It's got just 2,256 kilometers at the time of cataloging. It's one of 66 reported to be built of this fuel-injected US spec QV. Beautiful Bianco Perlato over Pana white interior. Doesn't get more 80s than this. Wing delete. It's got color-matched wheels. North American specification, but it's got the Euro bumpers fitted. And it's accompanied by ownership documents, history, tools, original gloves, and receipts. What a machine. Wow, that is the future we were promised. And we've got interest straight in at 500, must be bid at 500, at 500 already, 500, at 500, 500, 500, at 500, 500, 50, my book says, at 550, at 550, 550 then, 550, 550, 550, 600 in line, 600, 600, 600, at 600,000, at 600,000, 600 for the Lamborghini. 600,000 for the Lamborghini then at 600. 600. 600. 620? 620. Thank you very much. At 620. 620. Thank you. At 620. 650. Thank you. 650 in line. 650 down here. Are we coming back? 650. It's against at 650. Any further at 650. At 650. $650. Phones, what say you at 650? At 650 then. 650. Are we coming back? Are we coming back? 650. It's 650. I see you there. 650. 650. 660 then. Against you. 660. He's trying to play the small game. At 660 against. Bid me 670 down here. 660 against. Any further? Online. Welcome to join. Phones, please come in if you'd like. At 660. At 660. He's calling his banker. At 660. At 660. At 660, if he bids, it'll be worth it. At 660, phones, are we quiet room? Any further at 660, are we selling? At 660, what say you? He's shaking his head. At 660 then, any further at 660? At 660, the phones are out. At 660 then, if no further, at 660, last chance, 660, 660, thank you very much. All right, next up, coming here, 1973 Ferrari 365 GTB4 Daytona Berlinetta. Mega car, marvelous original livery, Nero over Nero leather with red inserts. It's offered from long-term family ownership since the early 80s. Equipped with electric windows and air conditioning. A highly original, unmolested example, fantastic patina. Retains its original engine, factory toolkit, and books, and was recently serviced. Ideal for a nice sympathetic refurbishment. And bids take me straight in at 200,000. 200 at 200. 200, I'm in at 200. 200, 220, 220, 220, 220, I see you there. 240, 250, sorry, 250. 300, saving time, 300 on the phones there at 300, 300, 320, against you, it's 320, Adrian's phone. Adrian's phone, 320. Can I have 340, please, at 320? $320, still with you, against you, welcome to join back in. It's 320 with you. 340 online. Online has it at 340. At 340. Against the phones now, it's online at 340. 360. Two of you now online. Two of you online. It's 360, all online now. Phones, room, welcome to join in. Bidding the modern way, though, at 360. 380. 380, new place. Against you online, against the phones, against the room here at $380,000. 400, 400, it's back on the phones, against you at 400,000. 400, down here with Adrian. 410, 410 against. No further? 410, down here, any further? 420, please. 415 then. 415. I'll take 415. He's come a long way. Any further at 415? Quickly, please. At 415 and selling. Yes, no at $415,000. 420. He's got your 420. Any further? Any further? He's getting high at 420. Any further at 400? 425? 425. 430 is next. It's 425 against you. 430. 430 to my right. Any further? 430. Yes, no at 430. 435. 435. 435 and selling then at 435 and 440. 440, all folks on the phone. 445. Online, you're quiet now. 445 against you. Any further, Jonathan? Okay. 445, selling to my right then. If no further, 445, first chance. No, he's out. 445, if no further. What does the room say online at 445? He's out. It's with Adrian here at 445,000. 239. All right, next up here, lot number 21, a 1988 Porsche Type 930 911 Turbo Slant Nose, one of just 148 M505 equipped North America cars for 1988, striking Venetian blue, very pretty color there. Option with electric sunroof, special leather trim, lumbar seats, and limited slip diff there. Its accompanied window sticker shows nearly, what, $28,422 in 930S options. Would have gotten you a nice car in 1988. And just over 36,555 miles from new. It's delivered new to Phoenix, Arizona. Good place to have a car there. And we will launch right into this car at 150. 150. At 150. 150 at 150, 150 only, 150, 150, 160 in line. Thank you very much. 160, 170 against you on my book. 170, it's 170, 170, 170, 180, 190, 190, 200, new place, 200 down here, 200, 200, it's at 200, 200, 220, 220 against. It's at 220 against you. $220 then, at 220, any further, 220, phones, what do we say? At 220, at 220, at 220, 230 then, at 230, 230, against you and you, 230, at 230,000, at 230, at 230. At 230, I'll start to call it then. At 230, 230 going once, 230 twice, 230 third and final, 230. All right, next up, well, one of my favorite cars in the sale here. This is a 1994, this is about 22p, a 1994 Bugatti EB110 GT. Spectacular Marcello Gandini design. Advanced carbon chassis, aluminum bodywork. It's one of only 84 EB110 GTs built. Known history in Germany, Netherlands, Denmark, and the US. Striking Grigio Charo over dark gray leather with Bugatti blue inserts. It's got its factory luggage, tools, and Nakamichi stereo. Only 30,400 original kilometers. And a quick note, please note that during a recent service, it was noted that 2 of the turbos needed to be replaced. The 2 turbos in question will be replaced by the vendor at their own expense prior to delivery to the owner. So you get a couple of warmed over, well, not warmed over, fixed turbos prior to taking delivery. Very cool car. God, I love these. These are awesome. Remember these from childhood. And we'll start this one straight in. Bids take me to 650, 750, 750, straight in at 750, 750,000. At 750, 800, 800, 1 million, 1 million against you, 1 million, 1 million only. It's 1 million down here. It's only a number. At 1 million, against you here, at 1 million, any further at a million, any further at a million, at 1 million only, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. 1 million 50, million 50, against you, against you. It's a 1 1, 1 1. It's down here, 1 1, 1 1. Against you, at 1 1. Any further, at 1 1. Any further. Is that a bid at 25? 1,125,000. 1,125,000 down here on my phones. 1,125,000 at 1,125,000 against you at 1,125,000 at 1,125,000. Any further phones? Any further? 1,125,000 down here with you, Mark. $1,125,000 then. $1,125,000. Any further? Behind. Any further at 1,125,000. 1,050,000. 1,050,000 then. At 1,050,000. Any further? At 1,050,000, are we quiet? At 1,150,000. At this amount, I can be a little bit more patient. At 1,175,000. 1,175,000. A lot of talking. 1,175,000. Adrian, you came in big and you've been quiet since at 1,175,000. Any further at 1,175,000? At 1,175,000. 2. 1, 2. $1,200,000. It's only money, folks. Feel free to spend it here at $1,200,000. You can still jump in if you'd like at $1,200,000. 1,200,000. Any further? What do we say at 1,200,000? At 1,200,000. He's weakening 1 to 10. The car's excited. It wants to find a new home here at 1 to 10. At 1 to 10. Any further at 1 to 10? Any further? 1 to 10. 1 to 20 then. Against you, 1 to 20. One, 2, 20. Looks like the phones are out at 1, 2, 20. At 1, 2, 20, anyone else care to jump in at 1, 2, 20? 1, 2, 20. Are we coming back in, Adrian, at 1, 2, 20? Yes or no? 1, 2, 20. Start to count it off then. 1, 2, 20 going once. 1, 2, 20 going twice. 1, 2, 20, third and final here at 1, 2, 20. 1, 2, 20, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. On to lot 23. This is a 2006 Ferrari F430 Spider. It's got just 6,300 miles at the time of cataloging. It's a 6-speed manual gearbox presented in Rosa Corso over black leather. It's got Daytona seats, Scuderia shields, yellow calipers, challenge wheels. It was delivered new to Spring Valley, New York. Out in Long Island, dealer-installed PPF, and the sticky buttons have recently been taken care of. But the most important part, of course, is that third pedal. Totally changes the driving experience. A great machine, here it is. And we'll start this one off. Phones are live. Phones are live. Straight in at 200. At 200,000. At 200. 200 then. At 200. 200. At 200,000. At 200. At 200. At 200. 220. 220. Thank you very much. 220. 220. 220. 240 against you. 250 online. 250. It's 250. 280. 280 against you online. 300. Thank you very much. 300. Saving time. 300. 300. At 300. 300 on the phones. At 300. 300. At 300. Any further at 320. Against the 320. Behind you. Against the phones. 320. Any further at 320. 325, a small bid. Gordon, any further? 325. 325, any further at 325. 330 then. 335. It's 335. At 335. At 335. There's a few of you on the phones there. Internet, what say you at 335? 335. 335. Is that 340? 340 then. It's 340. Any further at 340? Let them know it'll look great in Louisville. At 340. $340 then. Any further at 340? 340 going once then. 340 going twice. 340, the last chance here at $340,000. Yes, no, at 340. 340, thank you very much. Okay, here we are. Mega thing here wins the prize for biggest spoiler in the sale. It's a 2021 Ford GT Mark II. This is Ford's no-hold-barred unlimited track day special. There you see it, unrestricted EcoBoost V6. This bad boy makes over 700 horsepower. It's number 44 of 45 produced, so if there's any Lewis Hamilton fans out here, there's your car. It's got unique one-off GTP-inspired livery, and it's equipped with an optional passenger seat to scare someone else. And they both have driver and passenger cooling to keep you comfortable. Best of all, selling without reserve. So, we've got an interest in this one. Straight in, I must be bid. Oh, do I only start that low? Okay, I'll start straight in at only 320,000. Wow, I can't believe it. 320 then, 320, 350, 380. 420, 50. It's 450 against you. You want 480? How about 480? It's 450 down here. 460, fine. 470 against you. 80, 90. 5? 5. 10. It's 510 down here with me. Any further at 510 only. 510 only. At 510, not yours. It's not yours. It's down here with me. 520, 30. 540, 550, 560. I'm out. It's yours right now at 560. The book is out at 560, 570. New place, 580. It's 580 with him already. I don't want him to bid against himself. I'm actually a nice guy. At 580, 590. 6. 600, closer to me. I'll sell then at 600. It's no reserve. It's selling, folks, at 600,000, if no further. At 600,000. 610. You nearly owned it. Do you want it back? You've come this far, 615, fine. 615, I offer you the same. 620. 5. 30. 5. 635 then in selling, if no further, at 635. I will sell. 40. Is that 645 you're bidding? Or are you just recording me? Hi. At 640 then, any further at 640. I'm selling with Stevens bidder at 640 then, if no further, at 640,000. 645, new place. At 645, right here, closer to me. Any further, they're little bids. You can bid them quickly. At $645,000. Selling then at $645, going once. $645 going twice. Third and final chance at $645,000. Yes, no? $645. And your number, please. Your number, sir. Right there, 215. Thank you so much. All right, on to lot 25 here.
That's the gentleman that didn't buy the go-kart.
Not my fault. Lot 25 now, a 2006 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren Coupe. Stunning example. Fewer than 2,000 miles at the time of cataloging here. Crystal Laurite Silver with a rare Silver Arrow 300 SL red leather interior. Wow, and it's got 2 private owners and regular dealer maintenance. Freshly serviced last month. It's got nearly every option, including $9,900 in interior options alone, and it's one of only 141 U.S. market examples, built in 2006. What a cool car. These are really neat. Of course, designed and developed by McLaren. And we'll bring this one straight in. 200, fine, I'll take that. 200, 200. It's with you at 200. It's with you at 200, but 220 against you. My book says 220. $220 against. It's already 220. 250. Further back. 250. 250 now. 250. 280. 300. It's 300. 300,000. Back there. Any further? Phones. Alan, what do we say? 300,000. At 300. Yes, no at 300. At 300. Am I selling at 300? At 300. At 300,000. Is that 350? 30, how about 310? 310, please. I understand the area code, though. We can go with the Los Angeles one. All right, everyone wants it. 305. 305. There you have it, 305. The area code's local here, 305 against you. I offer 10. No? It's 305 down here. 305. We're going to lose it for 5 only? At 305. At 305,000, I will sell at 305 then. At 305, a decisive bid. At 305, if no further, phones 305, yes or no. At 305, I'm selling 305. Thank you very much. Staying local. What's the number, please? Your paddle number. What is the paddle number?
Jonathan Ray.
Okay. All right, on to lot number 26P. Here it is, folks. A 1990 Porsche 911 Classic Turbo reimagined by Singer. Folks, this is the very first example of a Singer Classic Turbo to be ever offered publicly. It was driven and analyzed by Chris Harris in a film shot on location in California. Heavily optioned example to exacting client specifications. It's complete with a matching watch, a Singer reimagined Flytrack Turbo watch. So you have the car and the watch, both with matching serial numbers. It's got fewer than 270 miles since new, and it's one of the last Singers to leave the factory with Porsche badges. Very exciting machine. We're very excited to have this here. Spectacular car. This would look good in Miami, or anywhere else for that matter, but definitely here. So, lots of interest, straight in. I must be bid $850, $950, $1 million already at $1 million, at $1 million, straight in, at $1 million, at $1 million only, at $1 million, at $1 million, $1 million, $1 million. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 now 1 2 it's 1 2 1 2 1.2 million 1.2 million 1 250 1 250 1 3 against them. It's 1 3. 1,300,000 only. 1,300,000. 1 350. 1 4 against. 1,400,000. Some thinking time. Phones, thinking time for you as well. At 1,400,000. At 1,000,004. At 1,000,000, 1,450. 1,450. And 1 5 against. At 1,500,000. 1,500,000. And I am selling the car at 1,500,000. It's in the market at 1,500,000. 500,000. Skip the wait list, folks. It's a several-year wait list to get one of these, or several minutes here now at 1,500,000 only. At 1,500,000. Any further at 1,500,000. Jump the line, get a phenomenal example at 1,500,000. Selling then at 1,500,000, if no further, at 1,500,000. I'll sell the car at 1,500,000. I'll start to call it off at 1,500,000 going once. 1,500,000 going twice. Any further at 1,500,000. At $1,500,000. If no further, the paddle falls on a $1 million car here at Bonhams at $1,500,000. Down she goes. 6147 off to a fabulous new home. All right, lot 27 here. This is a 1971 Ferrari Dino 246 GT. Ooh, that's a pretty car. A desirable E-Series coupe. It was delivered new to Spain. It's finished today in Rosso Dino over Nero upholstery. Originally Blue Serra over Bianco. Wow, what a combination then and now. Previous long-term ownership in France. It's got a engine out resale and restoration by Atlas Motor Cars. And it achieved coveted FCA Platinum Award at Cavallino Classic just up the road last year. And a best in class, the Del Rey Concours d'Elegance last year as well. Excited to be offering this car. Amazing Dino, very popular things. They got the engine in the right place in the middle. And we will bring this one in straight away. 300. 300. It's straight in at 300. Straight in at $300,000. At 300. At 300 only. 300. 300 it is. At 300. 300. I've got 300. I've got 300. At 300. 320. 320. 320. It's 320. I regret to say it's 350 against you, though. $350 against you. $350. Any further? At $350. $350. $380 then. $380. $380 against you at $380. $380. At $380. Phones are we quiet? At $380. At $380. Any further? $380. At $380. A lot of dialing going on there at $380. At $380. $380. I'm holding fast at $380. 4 then. $400. $400. At $400,000. $400. At $400,000 then. $400. At $400. Thank you very much. Thank you as well. $400. Any further at $400? Any further at $400? At $400. 20 then. $420. Thank you very much. $420. At $420. It's against you, 420. Any further? 420, yes, no, 420. At 420 then, I'll call it at 420. 420 only at 420. 420 going once. 420 twice. 420, third and final, 420,000. 420, thank you very much. Okay, on to lot 28P. This is going to be showing in the 72 Club. You all saw it when you went to the reception. It is a 1995 Porsche 911 Speedster remastered by Gunther Works. The Buenos Aires Commission, it's showing on the screens, a stunning example of Gunther Works craftsmanship. It's one of only 25 of this sold-out run. Beautiful condition. It's only got 5 miles from new. It's fully remastered, carbon wide body, redesigned cabin. It's got a mighty 4-liter engine built by Rothsport Racing. Beat the waiting list, buy it today. And we've got interest straight in, competing bids straight to 650, 650 at 650. 650,000 then at 650, at 650, at 650,000. At 650, at 650,000, at 650, 650, 7, thank you, 50 against, 758, 8 then, 800, 8, 8 there, not you, 8, I see you there at 8, 800, 800, 50 against. 900. I see you, 900. It's 900 in the room. 900 in the room. Right there at 900. 900. Any further at 900. Any further at 900. At 900. 50 then. 950. 950. At 950,000. At 950, a lot of swift bidding up to this point. At 950, at 950,000, 950, at 950, 950, a million in line, 1 million, 1 million. I'll take 50 if it helps. At 1 million. Any further? At 1 million then. At $1 million. Any further? At $1 million. At $1 million. Gavels in the air at $1 million. At $1 million, 1,050,000. Against you, phones are we coming on at 1,050,000. At 1,050,000 then. At 1,050,000, going once. 1,050,000, twice. $1,050,000, third and final time. At 1,050,000, yes, no. At 1,050,000, $1,050,000. Thank you so much. All right, on to lot 29 here. This is a 1995 Nissan Skyline R33 GTR V-Spec N1 400R Tribute. Limited homologation special developed by Nismo for the Japanese GT Championship. It's extensively modified by Andrew Hanninson's legendary garage in Australia. It's car number 29 of 55 V-Spec N1 models that were produced. It was modified to 400R visuals, which is one of the most legendary models of the R33 there. It's a genuine 24U N1 block. And it's been tuned to about 800 horsepower, so it goes pretty quick. It was shown at SEMA, featured in Top Gear magazine. Truly a cult classic for the PlayStation generation. Formerly Forbidden Fruit, and it's going to be selling here without reserve. And I've got interest straight in. 80 only. 80. 80 only, I've got it. 80. 80 and it buys it. 85. 85. At 85. 85,000. 85. At 85. Now set 90. You're waking up now. 90. 90,000. Down here. Not yours. 90. 90,000. 95. 95. 100. 100. Any further? At 100. Any further at 100. I'll sell at 100. 100 only? Sell at 100? 110. 110. Against you. Against you. It's back here. 110. Any further? 120. Online has it. 120. Online. Bidding the modern way for the modern cars. At 120. Online. Well, that's backwards, because we're at 120. At 120. 120, 125. 125, here. $125, selling here. If no further, online, what say you? 130. If we're going to bid small, let's bid swift. It's 130 against you. Any further? 5. 135. Not yours anymore. $135, selling here then at 135,000. No further, 135. We quiet here? 135. I'll sell it at 135. 140. At 140, against you. Yes, no? 140? $140, decisive bid. He's shaking his head at 140. Are you sure? You've told me no and then bid, so I don't know if I can trust you. At 140 then, at 140, selling at 140, selling at 140. Down she goes, 140. In it, are we quiet? Front row? Quiet. 142. 5 is next. 5, please. If we keep splitting it in half, we'll be bidding in dollars soon. 5, 145. So he's got the 145 I offered you. It's against you. 145 against. No? Definite no? All right. 145 over here and selling it. 145. In it, are we out? Rest of the room, are we out? 145,000. And I sell at 145,000. You can't change your mind. Bid you can't retract. At 145,000, 145. 280. Thank you very much. 288. Even better. Okay, next up, we've got lot number 30. A 1991 Porsche 911 964 Turbo 3.3. Oh my goodness, ruby stone red. That's an original color. Wow. It's one of only 6 that were delivered in that color scheme, and that was a factory color, folks, and only 6 people chose it. Beautiful black interior, delivered new to Germany. It's only got about 59,645 kilometers, which in American speak is about 37,000 miles. It's highly original, well-maintained, collector quality car, and it's got its Porsche COA and original stamped service book. A quick note, in 1999, Rubistone was not yet part of Porsche's paint to sample color. It was a factory color, so can you believe it? They wouldn't have charged you extra. Quite rare. Porsche doesn't charge you extra for anything. So we'll bring this one straight in at 180, 190, 190, 200, 210, 220, 220 already at 220, 220, it's 220, at 220, 220,000, 240, thank you very much, 240, 260, 260, 260, 280, 3, 20, 40, 340, there. At 340, they're thinking. That was not a bid at 340? There's a lot of backwards here. When you bid, that's a bid. This is a bid. At 340, it doesn't matter, 360 against. Would you like to bid again? All right, 360 against you then. It's at 360. Any further at 360? I'll take 10 if it helps. I'll take 10 if it helps. At 360. Any further? 360. At 360. 360 then at $360,000. 360. All right, lot 31 has been withdrawn. You can come see that and buy that car in August at our Quail auction. So in front of me, 31P has been withdrawn. In front of me is lot 32 then. That is a 2011 Porsche 997.2 Speedster, one of the rarest Speedsters available. They only made 90 of these in 2011, and they only made 356 in total of this, of which this is number 196. It's finished in optional Carrera white. It's only about 2,028 miles on it. Beautifully maintained example. Lovely car. You basically never see these. And interest takes us straight in. A nice white Miami car. 180, 90, 190, straight in, 190, 190, 190, I see you there, 190, 2 it is then, 200, 220, online, 220, online, against you, 220, 230, against you online, 240, online, I see you there. 240. 250, new place against you. It's 250, all online. There's a few of you on the internet there. Not at this moment. How about 260? 260. Is it recorded? It's at 250. 250, 260, 260, 260, thank you very much. At 260, it's 260 now. 260 down here. Internet, are we quiet at 260, 70 they say. Online, 270. Any further? Online has it at 270. Any further at 270. At 270. Any further at 270. At 270. Holding fast at 270. At 270. At 270. Look at this modern bidding with FaceTime. Wow, this is pretty cool. At 270. 270. Any further then? At 270. 280 then. It's at 280. 280 against. Against you online at 280. Against you at 280. 290. 290. It's online at 290. Online at 290. Any further at 290. At 290 then, 290, at 290, are we bidding at 290? 300 then, let's keep it in tens for online. 300 against you. 310, it's at 310, at 310. At 310. At 310, and I will sell the car at 310,000. 310, cars in the market. Any further at 310? At $310,000. Selling at 310 to the online bidder at $310,000. If no further at 310. 310, that's 6185.
Hi, I'm motorsport broadcaster Will Buxton, here to tell you about a unique opportunity to own a piece of Formula One history. The Brawn BGP001 chassis #1 that achieved what, in Formula One terms, was believed to be the impossible. A brand new team turned up and won the Drivers' and Constructors' Championship in their first season. From the very first test, it was quicker than every other car in Formula One, and not by a small amount, by a massive margin. They arrived in Australia for the first round of the 2009 season and promptly put both cars on the front row of the grid. They locked out the top two steps on the podium. This was their first of 6 wins in the first 7 races of the season. This chassis is where it all began, and now it can be yours. The BGP001 chassis #1 goes to auction courtesy of Bonhams Cars at their Miami auction at the MiamiCrypto.com Formula One Grand Prix on May the 3rd.
All right. Yes, it deserves some applause. Quite a machine here. As mentioned there in the video, really a groundbreaking design, revolutionary double diffuser aero package, a dominant machine driven in period by Rubens Barrichello, scoring 4 podiums and 9 top 10 finishes. Second place in Australia, the Spanish and Monaco Grand Prix. It's the only Brawn GP001 offered for sale, one of just 3 from this Cinderella story team. It retains its original Mercedes-Benz power unit. A chance to own a true legend. Spectacular machine. We're delighted to have the opportunity to represent it here. And bids take me straight in. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1.9. I'm straight in at 1.9, 1.9, 1.9, 1.9, 2. 2-1 against. It's 2-1 against. 2-1 against. At 2.1 against. Phones, are we live here? At 2.1. At 2.1. At 2.1. 2-2. 2-2. I see you there. 2-2. Thank you very much. At 2.2. At 2.2. At $2.2 million. $2.2 million. At $2.2 million. But I'm afraid 2.3 must be bid. 2.4, 2.4. Thank you very much. On the phones at 2.4, at 2.4, at 2.4. At $2.4 million. 2.5. Thank you very much, Mark. At 2.5 million. At $2.5 million. 2.5 million. At $2.5 million. Are we coming back in at 2.5? At $2.5 million. 2.5, Mark, your bidder. Two point six. 2.8, bold bid. 2.8 then, at 2.8. 2.8 million. At 2.8 million. At 2.8 million. Is that 2.9? 3. Straight back. Decisive. I like it. At 3 million. At $3 million. 3.1. 3.1 against you. 3.1. 3.1. And 2. 3,200,000. Truly the best Formula One car we have on offer tonight. $3.2 million. 3.34. 3,400,000. 3,000,004. At 3,000,004. Any further? 3,000,004. Yes? 50. $3,450,000. 3.5. 3.5 million. At $3,500,000. 3,500,000. $3,500,000. And 50. It's 3.55 against you. 3.6. 3.6 back to the phones. Different phone. $3,600,000. And 50. $3,750,000 at $3,750,000. $3,750,000. $3.8. At $3,800,000. $3,800,000 for the Brawn. At $3,800,000. Going once then. At 3.8 million. Going twice. At $3.8 million. Third and final time at $3.8 million. Thank you very much. Oh, wow, look at that. $3.8 million. Thank you much, folks. And now on to the orange collection. Here it is, 14 no reserve cars. You can probably guess what the theme is. They are all orange, different hues of orange. We're delighted to be offering them. And again, they are all offered without reserve. This is a single owner collection. First of this collection, lot 34, is a 2016 Porsche 911 991 GT3 RS. This is the top of the 911 food chain. It's finished in lava orange, has just under 6,200 miles from new, and very highly optioned example. This is for road or track burning, fabulous car, super quick, mean looking machine. And it's no reserve. It is going to sell today, and bids take me straight in at 100,000. 100 only, 100, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 150, 60 online, 160, it's selling, 170, new place, 180, 180 and selling. Any further at 180? At 180, selling to the phones then at 180, no further, room? Online, 180. I'll sell at 180. No further at 180 only. 180,000. It's yours at 180 then. At 180, if no further, 180,000. 180, 004. And up next is lot number 35. This is a 2023 Bentley Continental GTC Speed 12. It's a one-owner example, just 2,160 miles from new. Special order Mulliner colors of Velocity Orange Pearlescent with black and mandarin upholstery. I would be shocked if there's another in this hue. It's got over $100,000 in options. It's fittingly a spectacular farewell to the W12 in Bentleys, an amazing, super highly optioned example. And it's selling here without reserve. And I'll launch this one straight in. 150, 150 already, 150, 160, 170, 170. It's 170, 180, 180, 180, at 180, 190, 190, behind, 190, 2, 20, 50, 250 down here. Would 10 help? It's 250 down here and selling at 250, if no further. 250 only at 250. How about 260, please? Selling then at 250,000. You're going to miss it for 5? At 250,000. You looked so good in it earlier. At 250. That was 220. That was 250. 220, 250. At 250, it's yours at 250. 220 was behind you, and 250's down here. At 250, I'll sell to you at 250, if no further, at 250. 250, your number, please. 031. All right, next up is the Aston Martin DBS 770 Volante Ultimate. Sorry, 770 Ultimate Volante. It's got nearly 760 horsepower. It can do 200 miles an hour, which is enough to get your hair pretty out of shape. Strictly limited to 199 convertibles, only 64 miles on it at the time of cataloging. Visually stunning in Cosmos orange paint and black wheels. Lots of Aston Martin Q special options, including that California poppy interior, black leather accents. It's got only 70,000 in extras, and it's here selling without reserve. Start me off here. Interest takes me straight in at 180, 190 already. 190, 190, 190, 220 against. 50, 250, 280. Where? 280, I'll take your word for it. 280. 300, it's 300 against all of you. 300 in the back. 300. Any further at 3. Any further at 3. At 300, I see you there, going to a good home at current. At 10. It's 10 against you. Go 20. 310. Any further at 310. Internet, are we quiet at 310,000? Phones, are we quiet at 310? At 310, I'll sell it. I have to. It's no reserve. At 310,000, it's selling at 310,000. If no further, at $310,000. 300 is the number. Next up, lot 37, 2014 Ferrari 458 Italia. Finish in the classic Ferrari color of Rossodino. It's desirably equipped with leather-trimmed carbon fiber sports seats. It's got only 8,845 miles, time of cataloging, nearly $50,000 in options on it. Really spectacular machine, a rare color. You don't see very many modern Ferraris in this classic color. Phones are alive, internet's alive. A lot of interest in this car. And bids take me straight in at 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 140. Straight in at 140, 140, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 with me, 180, 90, 200, 200, it's 200, 200, 200, straight away at 200, 220 online. Online, you've got it at 220. Online bidder at 220,000. Is the room quiet? Phones, what do we think? At $220,000. At $220,000. Yes, no, Louis, at 220,000. Selling at 220. Yes, sir, at $220,000. Got a lot of cars to get through, Louis. 220, 225. 225. Online, you have the same offer. You can bid 5 as well. It's 225 on the phones. Any further online at 225. 30. They come straight back. If we're doing small bids, please be quick about it. It's 230,000 against you. Yes, no, Louis, at 230,000. Same to the rest here at 230,000. I'll sell at 230. He says no. 230. Any further? Last chance for the Ferrari at $230,000. 230, and that number is 6104. All right, on to lot number 38. This is a 2022 Acura NSX Type S. Delivery mileage example. It's just driven more than it's driven in a long time since it only has about 13 miles on it. Optional thermal orange paintwork. It's got the optional lightweight package, carbon ceramic brakes, Alcantara seats, Berlina black wheels. It's number 271 of 350 produced. Rare chance to buy a basically showroom fresh, brand new NSX Type S 3 years later. And it's selling without reserve, and we've got bids straight in. Takes me right to, I won't waste time, 170. 170 already. It's 170. 170, 170, 80, 90 against. 190, 200, 200, down here at 200, 200. Any further at 2, at 210, 210 on the phones against you, sir. 210 on the phones. 220 online. Online has it at 220. Any further at 220? Any further at 220? For you, I will. 225. At 225. At $225,000. He's come a long way to be here, and I appreciate that. At $225,000. Any further here in front? Any further from the phones at 225,000? Online, are we quiet at 225,000? Put the gavel in the air then at 225,000. I'm selling at 225, if no further. No regrets then at 225. Online, are we quiet at 225? The gavel comes down at 225. 031, thank you very much. All right, on the lot 39, here it is, a 2021 Mercedes-Benz AMG GT Black Series Coupe. It is finished in Magna Beam Orange, which was like a $10,000 option. Black carbon accents, exclusive Napa leather. It's got orange stitched interior. It's got less than 2,000 miles at the time of cataloging. This color was reserved for the Black Series, and it was dealer serviced in October of last year. Special car, neat machine. Lots of interest in this one. I'm straight in at 200, 200,000, 200,000, at 200, 200,000, 20, 50, 80 online. 280, online has it. Was it 300? Back to the phones at 300. 300. The phone has it at 300. At 300, Louis' bidder. At 300, online, any further? At 300, at 300. Swift bidding at 300. I'll take 10. 310. You looked great in it earlier. At 310. At 310. Your car right now. Any further? Online, Louis, offer them 10. Thank you very much, online. It's 310 down here. 310. We're in tens, please. You can't work that area code this time. At 310. At 310. Any further? 320. 320. Would you like it back? Is that a Sylvan Derringer? Just one and done? At 320. Any further at 320? 330. 330 against you at 330,000. Internet, are we quiet at 330? I'll sell at 330 then, if no further, at 330,000. Selling at 330. Once, twice, 330,000. Yeah, good home. Thank you very much for your bidding at 330,000. Your number, please? 274. And on to the star of the orange collection here. This is number 40, a 2019 Ford GT Carbon Series. It is finished in one-off epic orange paint. It's a $25,000 special order color blocked for from future use, limited production to only about 40 or 50 cars a year, built up there at Multimatic in Ontario. This one has just under 4,100 original miles. It's got options including the 6-point harness anchors, 20-inch gloss carbon wheels, titanium exhaust, much more. Really stunning machine. Just enough miles on it to properly enjoy it there. And it's no reserve, the only epic orange GT you will ever see. And I'll go straight in on this one, only at 400. 400 only, straight in at 400. 20, 50. 50 against you. It's not yours, it's down here. It's 500. 550, please. 550. 550 online, they get it. 550. How about 520? How about 575? 575, he gets it. 575. Online, 600? 600, down here. I'll take 620. 625's online. 625, it's ahead of you. 625, online, you have it. At 625. 650, there we go, now we got it. At 650, you've got it, saving on shipping. At 650, here in Miami. 675, please. At 650. 675, there we go. At 675. Any further, online. Any further, here in the room. At 675, on my phones. At 675, it's selling. Can we move up quickly? 700? There we go. That's what I like. 700. He gets it. 700. Moving along. 700. I'll take 720. 720. 720 down here. I'll take 750. Or 740 if it helps. I'll be generous. I'm a very generous person. 740. 720 then. It's down here and selling at 720. Any further at 720. Any further at 720. I'll sell at 720. If no further at 720. Any further from the back there? It looks great next to a Benz at $720,000. Online are we? 740. It's 740 back at 740, going to a great home, many good cars there. At 740 and selling. Gavel's in the air then at 740, going once. 740 going twice. 740, third and final opportunity at $740,000. No regrets there at 740. 740. 274. Next up, lot 41. This is another star of this collection. It's a 1970 Plymouth Hemi Superbird Coupe. Exceptionally rare, one of only 135 R-code Hemi-powered Superbirds. This is the correct original color scheme of high-impact vitamin C. There's an orangey name. Over pearl white interior. It's got the bucket seats in the console. It was authenticated by the Mark Export Galen Govier. Beautifully restored. It's won an AACA Senior National First Prize. It's a numbers matching example, date-coded engine and transmission. They've looked at every stamping and coding on this, and I'll check out. It's got its original broadcast sheet, owner's manual, and fender tag decoder. It's one of the finest birds extant here. These could do 200 miles an hour around an oval. I won't reenact it, but I won't stop you from trying. And we'll bring this one straight in at 200 only. 200 only. 200 only for the bird. 20, 20, 50. Against you. 80, please. 80 online. It's 280 online. 300 online. It's already online at 300. Would you like another? 320 online. 350, please. It's 320 online. At 320,000. At 320. I'll take 340 if it helps. Offer the same to the online. It's at 320. 340 online. There's a few of you out there in cyberspace bidding, clicking away. It's a 340. The online has it, 340. Any further online? 360. 360. It's all online right now. Any further from the room? Phones? At 360. $360,000 then. At 360,000, the tallest swing in the auction is selling, if no further, at 360,000. 360 going once then. 360 twice. 380. I'll take 370. You've come this far. 370. 370. Offer the online the same, please. It's 370 here. $370 here in my room, online, waiting, phones. $380 against you. I offer that to you. You didn't want it. I'll need 10, please. We have a lot more cars to sell. If we start dropping in these little increments, it'll take even longer. It's 380 then. $380. I'll sell it. Are you sure? At 380. 390, please. 390, please. Losing it for 5. A lot of car to lose for 5 grand at 380 grand. Any further phones at 380? I will sell at 380 if no further. Selling at 380 if no further. I sell the car at $380,000. Last chance, no regrets here in the room at $380,000. Down she goes, 380. And that is 6078. Next up, 2023 Dodge SRT Challenger Demon 170. Basically a new car here, under about 10 miles. Still has its plastic seat covers and protective film. You can see the protective film here on the back of the car. Go Mango paint, black leather, factory equipped limited slip rear diff, line lock, drag specification, suspension. Essentially a factory drag car. We are not responsible for the speeding tickets you get in this machine. And interest takes me straight in at $55,000, $65,000, $75,000. Straight away at 75, 80, 90. 500. 100 here. Already at 100. Sure, 105. 105 with you. 10 online. $110,000 in selling. 110. Do I sell the car at 110? Dollars per horsepower, that's quite a good deal at 110. I beg pardon? 115. It's with you, Adrian. 115. 120, back at you. The online's quick, they just click. It's 120. Thank you, online, at 120. Any further at 120? Any further at 120? I'll sell at 120. It's no reserve, I'm gonna sell it. 120 grand then. First chance. Second, 25. 125 against you online. It's 125, selling here at 125,000. Any further, 125? I'll sell it at 125. Online, what do we say at 125? No regrets online at 125. 004. Lot 43 now. This is the 2016 Dodge Viper ACR Coupe. Superb example with just 39 miles recorded at the time of cataloging. It's a highly desirable track-honed ACR package. One of reported 10 examples finished in striker orange, pearl, no stripes. Original red seat belts, painted arrow. Again, with only about 39 miles, it's practically a new car 9 years hence. And it's no reserve. And bids take me straight in. I'm going to have to start it at 150 already. 150. I'm at 150. Wasting no time. 175. 175. You're behind now at 175. 200. 210. You're 220 online. 230. 240. 240 down here. Any further online, any further phones. He's hanging up. That's not a good sign. 240, it's down here, online, any. 245. 245. 250. 250. We're continuing on at 250. Adrian. 255. 260 online. Thank you, online. It's 260. Online has it. Any further? $260 then. I'll sell it. Chance then here at $260,000. Selling to the online bidder, yes, no wits. $260,000. 260, down she goes, 6054. All right, lot number 44 now. It's Corvette time. 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 convertible. It's a highly optioned example, just 61 miles from new, in Amplify orange with black upholstery in leather. Optional sports seats, bare carbon accents, ceramic brakes, carbon ceramic brakes, carbon trim, carbon spoiler, so much carbon. Front axle lift. Boy, a lot of value for the money on this machine. 670 mid-engine mounted horsepower and new reserve. Brings me straight in at 55.65 I have at $65,000. At 65 straight. 75. 85. 90. 90 with Louis. I'm out. 5, 95, 100 with Gordon. 105. A lot of phones. Internet is 110. 110 online. Against you. Against the room here. At 110 online. Any further on with the phones? Any further from the room? At 110,000. I'll take 115. At 110 then, and selling. Selling at 110. If no further, 110, it goes to the online bidder at 110,000. No further at 110. Are we out? Yes, no, Gordon. 110, yours online. 110, 6038. Top 45 Lambo time. It's a 2022 Lamborghini Huracan STO. Beautiful condition, only 214 miles at the time of cataloging. Of course, it's special order color. Arancio, a $14,000 option, and it's over Nero Comus interior with orange accents, of course. Optional sports seats, highly optioned example, practically new. There you see it, neat machine. Perfect for Miami, if I do say so myself. And we got plenty of interest straight in at $180,000. 180. 180 only. 190. 2, 20, 50. 260. 70. 280, please. 280. 280 against you. I'll take 290. 290. Online understands. It's 290 online. You're too late. You got to go up. 300. That's the spirit. That's a bigger number. At 310. Against you online. Against you, sir. 310. There with Ian on the phones. Any further at 310. I'll sell then if no further at 310. Online, any further? 310. He's the current top bidder at 310. Stephen, are we out at 310? I'm selling then. Online, are we out at 310? First, second, third and final call at 310,000. 239. And our penultimate car here in the orange collection, it is a 2023 Lamborghini Urus Performante. Only 2,060 miles since new at the time of cataloging. Arancio Borealis paint with carbon accents, black and orange upholstery, perfect for the kids here with all the seats you need, equipped with Brembo carbon brakes to slow them down. It's the family Lamborghini. There it is. Perfect for picking up friends and family. Be the coolest one at school when your parents pick you up in this. And we've got bids taking us straight in at 140, 140, 140 already, at 140, 140, at 140. I'm straight in at 140, 50, 60, 160, 160, down here with me, 170, 80. It's against you. It's against you. It's against you. It's 180, 90, 200 though. It's 200. 220? 220, is that a bid? 220. It's yours at 220. At 220, down here, it's 220. Any further at 220? $225. I'll take it from Stephen at $225. You can have 5 as well if you'd like it. $230 online. 5. $235 down here against you online. Any further at $235 against the front row as well at $235. I'll sell to my local bidder here at $235, if no further at $235. At $235 going once online, $235 going twice, $235, third and final opportunity at $235. $240, $240 down here at $240. It's against you. You nearly had it. at 240. Selling then at 240. Don't lose it for 5. At 240, I'll sell it at 240, if no further. $240,000. Going once, twice. No regrets, folks, at 240,000. 240, 279. All right, Raptor time. That is showing in the West Campus, so look it on the screens there as you see it. It's a 2023 Ford F-150 Raptor R. It only has about 320 miles on it. It's got a 700 horsepower Carnivore V8 motor. Same engine, similar engine to the mill in the Shelby GT500. It doesn't look it, but it can go 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds and does a 12-second quarter mile. I don't know if that's hauling a bunch of dirt or whatever you bought at Home Depot, but maybe, who knows. It's finished in Code Orange Metallic with special Raptor R graphics. It's basically the closest thing you can get to a trophy truck on the road, and I'm pretty sure it's the last vehicle we have you can write off on your taxes as a work truck. So here we are offering it. It's no reserve. We'll bring this one in. Bids take me straight in at 65. 65 straight in. 65,000. 65. 75. 85. 90. I'm out. You've got it. Your truck at 90,000, rumbling away at 90,000. 5, 95, there with Adrian, against you, against the room and online. 100. 105. 105, selling it. 10, thank you, Ian. 10, phones have it. Online, feel free to jump in. Room, you're welcome to join. It's 110. Adrian, any further at 110? Nope, that looks like a no. At 110 then, it's Ian's phone, if no further at 110, going once. Twice. Down she goes at 110,000, 239. No more orange cars, so this is a different grouping here. This is lot 48P, a 2022 Lamborghini Countach LPI 800-4, one of only 112 built, just like the LP400 that started the model. It's a single owner showing just 67 miles from new in Bianco Sidrale over Nero Ade Leather. Delivered new to Beverly Hills. That's where I want to be. Attractively optioned with the carbon package #1, black wheels and red calipers. Legendary follow-up to the original that really cemented Lamborghini's reputation for being the wildest sports car manufacturer out there. So we'll bring this one straight into the market at $950,000. 1 million, great, 1 million, 1 million, down here, 1 million, 1 million, at $1 million, 1,050,000, 1 1, 1,150,000, 1 2. It's against you. 1 2, down here. They're weakening and at 1225. One, 225 against then. 1-3. There you go, move it along. Million four? I'll take your bid at 1,000,004. 1,000,004. At 1,000,004, against you, against you. 1,000,004. It's not yours, not yours. It's currently down here at 1,000,004. 1,425. $1,425,000. Any further than 1,425,000? 1,450,000. 1,450,000. 1,475,000. Down here, against you, Mark. $1,475,000. Some thinking time. 1,475,000. Any further? $1,475,000. $1,000,005 then. It's against you, against you. 1,000,005. I'll take 25. At 1,000,005. I'll take 25. At 1,000,005. $1,000,005. Against you, and against you. At 1,000,005. Just looks like a big number. Just get rid of the zeros and it's a small number. At 1,000,005. At 1,000,005, I'll start to call it then. At 1,000,005. 1,525,000. 1,520,000. 1,520,000. $1,520,000. Against you there. 1,520,000. Any further? The bid is here at 1,520,000. At 1,520,000. $1,520,000 down here. Any further? at $1,520,000. 1,520,000 down here. 1,550,000 against you. 570 straight back. 1,570,000. It's 1,570,000. Down here in our room, 1,570,000. At 1,570,000. Yes, no at 1,570,000. At 1,570,000. At 1,570,000. 1.6 then. At 1.6 then. Any further at 1.6? At 1.6. Any further at 1.6? Any further at 1.6? Yes, no at 1.6? At 1.6 million then, I'll start to call it going once at 1.6, going twice at 1.6, third and final opportunity at 1.6 million. 1.6, thank you so much for your bidding. All right, lot 49 here. This is a 1965 Porsche 911 2-liter coupe. Much sought after first year 911 coupe, restored in its original shade of champagne yellow. Its numbers matching example, black leatherette upholstery, charcoal carpets, delivered new in California and restored in Europe. These are fabulous cars. I have a short wheelbase. They are stellar. We'll start this one straight off, bringing it in at 100,000, 100,000, at 100, at 100, at 100, at 100, and 10, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 180, 180, 90, 190, 2, at $200,000. At $200,000. Internet, are we coming in at $200,000? $10? 210. It's 210. 20 online if you'd like it. At 210. At 210 then, any further at 210? At 210,000. Any further at 210? At 210 then, going once. 210, fair warning. 210, third and final opportunity at 210,000. 210, thank you. Coming up now, lot 50. This is a 1996 Porsche 911 993 GT2R. This incredible Porsche represents the ultimate evolution of the air-cooled 993. It's one of just 43 full race R models produced. And amazingly, has been road registered from new. This is an incredible opportunity for the Porsche collector, who truly has everything, to obtain one of the only road-registered GT2Rs extant. Yet, it could be converted back to full race spec should you wish to unleash it maybe here in the Precision Club and see what it'll do. Spectacular machine. Really a special farewell to the air-cooled 911. And we'll bring this one in. Bids taking us 455, 550 straight in at $550,000. At $550,000. At 550, 550, 550. At 550, 560 now, 560, 570, 580, 590, 600. 20, I'll take 20, 620 then. And 40. 640. Online, are we quiet? Phones, are we quiet? 640. $660. At $660. At $660. $680 then. $680. Back $690. $690. Any further at $690? Any further? At 700. At 700 then. 700. Start to call it at 700 then. At 700 going once. 700 twice. Last chance at 700. No. At 700 then. 700. Thank you so much. Lot 51 here, the anti-penultimate lot in the sale. This is a 1999 Nissan Skyline R34 GTR Nismo R1. Highly desirable Skyline. It's the final and arguably greatest evolution of the RB26 DE TT powered GTR. Numerous desirable tuning parts from G-Ready, Nismo, Bride, and many more. It's the iconic Japanese supercar. Finally available here stateside. It's a driver quality example with 65,000 kilometers on it. Really stunning machine. Live out all of your Gran Turismo dreams, and it's selling without reserve. And interest takes me straight in at 100,000. 100 only at 100. At 100 I'm bid. I'm straight in at 100 only. At 100 only. At 100 only. 10, 20 against you online. 30, 40 against you. 50, but 160 I must bid. It's 160 down here against you online. 70 online says, I'm out. You've got it online at 170. At 170, it's selling. It's no reserve. At 170,000, do I sell at 170? 175, I'll take that at 175. 175 down here against the online. You can have that $5,000 bid if you'd like it online at 175. 175 down here in my room at 175. Online, are we quiet at 175? I'll sell it at 175. If no, 180. It's against you at 180. At 180, not yours. Online has it. 185, straight back. $190. $190. It's against you in the front here. The online bidder has it. Any further at 190. At 190 then. No further from anywhere else at 190? 5. 195. Thank you very much. At 195. 200. Against you. 200. At 200,000 and selling to the online bidder then at 200,000. I will sell, if no further, at 200,000. Are we sure? At 200,000. Checking with friends and family at 200,000. Online you have it at 200,000. 5. 205. Against you online. At 205 then, selling my room. It's not yours online. You've owned it many times, but not this time. At 205, this is when it counts. At 205, selling to my room here, en plein air. At 205,000, gavels in the air. If no further, at 205. No regrets online at $205,000. 279. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the encouragement. And on to the penultimate lot in the sale here. This is number 52, a 1978 Porsche 911 Turbo, a 930 3.3 Turbo. Highly original example of the legendary 930. It's a U.S. market car, delivered new by Brumos out there in Jacksonville. 5,824 miles from new at the time of cataloging. It is finished in Grand Prix white over brown livery. Fantastic combination. Numbers matching according to its Porsche COA. And here to find a new home here in Miami. So we'll start this one. Oh, sales room novice, please be aware that the air compressor kit noted in the online description is not included. So we'll bring this one straight in, starting it off at 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 170, straight in at 170, at 170, at 170, at 170, at 170, at 170,000, at 170, 180, thank you very much, 180, it's 180, at 180,000. At $180,000. 185. It's 185. Here on the phones with Adrian's bidder at 185. At 185,000. At 185. At 185,000. Down here on the phones at 185,000. At 185. 190. 195. It's 195. 200. 205. 205,000. At $205,000. At 205,000. At 205. At 205. At 205,000. At 205. At 205. Alan, are we moving ahead at 205? We are selling, he's letting it go at 205. It's going to the phones at 205. At 205, selling the car. It's currently yours. Cars in the market here at 205. At 205,000, I'll sell the car. If no further, at 205, 210 online. Against you, Adrian. 210 online, you have it. He's bid a lot. I appreciate it. 212, 212, 215 is next. 212, 212, 212 against the online. 212. We only got, what, 215. $217.5. Against you online at $217.5. $220. It's going online, Adrian. 220. Yes, no. We've only got one lot. 225. 225. Final answer. 225. Against you online. Any further at 225? At 225,000 online, what do we say? At 225,000, any further at 225? I will sell at 225. It is in the market at 225. Online, I am selling, if you don't click that bidder there, at $225,000. Last chance online at 225,000. Sold. Your car, 004. And here it is, the last lot. Yeah, I'm excited too. It's a 2005 Ferrari 575 Super America, lot number 53. One of just 559 that were ever produced of this open-air flip-top 575. It was sold new in New York and has only 2 recorded owners since new. Well maintained, belts done at 3,267 miles. Sticky buttons restored. It's recently serviced. The roof glass was replaced by Ferrari in 2009. Important point. Not easy to get those anymore. Of course, iconic Rosa Corsa over tan livery. Lovely machine in there. Looks great. Great way to close out the sale here. And I will bring this one straight in at 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 220, 220 straight in at 220, 220, 250, 250, 250, 260, 70, 280, 90, 300's down here. 300. It's against you. 10. It's 310 behind. Ian's phone. In the powder blue suit. Can't miss it. 310. Any further down here? 315. 315. Real bidding right there at 315. 320. More real bidding. It's 320 against you. 325. 330. 5. 40. 5. 50. 350. Any further? Louis. Five. 60. It's 360. I can see you. You're real. It's amazing. It's 360. At 360,000. At 360, gavel's in the air. Any further online? At 360,000. Yes, no, at 360. 360,000, 298. Thank you very much. Come see us in Bonhams in Switzerland at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, in Chichester in the UK, and at Quail in August. Thank you so much. We'll be back next year.